for Philadelphia.
Jake Elliott is out, ready to kick this one away. And away we go at the link. Here's Thomas on the return. Showing a little burst so far. And he gets across the 30, but... Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Now here's DeAndre Swift on the ground. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. They wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Throwing on second, Williams. And is a catch for Luther Burden. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. Chicago with a huge play there. 34 yards.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
1st down, here's Swift. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop it behind the line. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that wrong the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Williams to throw on second. Got a man. It's Colston Loveland. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. A gain of 15 there. And it'll be 1st down Bears.
1st down, Chicago.
From the red zone now. Escapes the pocket. Another one caught by Loveland. And he nearly gets him another first right there, Brock. Almost got it in just one play, but driven out just shy of the marker. So 2nd now in less than a yard.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Slot man's in motion right. And that's exactly what they needed to begin this game. Touchdown Bears! Xavier Thomas taking it in from 7 out. Now Cairo Santos on to add the PAT. Send right down the middle and good. And they jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Eagles nothing.
Look at this, an early lead, and they're going to try to follow that with an onside kick. And the onside kick doesn't pan out. The Eagles make the recovery. Ooh, play didn't develop like he needed. He goes out behind the line. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. They run it with Saquon Barkley. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Second and 8.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. A play fake now hurts to throw. Oh, he nearly starts the game off with a pick. Just couldn't hang on to it. Good defensive play, though, regardless. It's going to bring up 3rd down.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Throw here, 3rd down. Got a man downfield, and Goddard has it. And he has it down near the red zone, just outside the 20.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in, getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
Hurts setting up to throw. A dangerous throw, and he almost got burned by it. The interception dropped and incomplete on 1st down.
Hey, Kate, you feeling lucky? Well, the quarterback is, because he just dodged a major turnover. That was an easy pick that was simply dropped.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. Gets to space right side. And he's out of bounds on the final play of our opening quarter. They'll be set up with a 1st and goal when we return. 7-0 is our score. We'll return to the link right after this. We're back and excited to start the second. Eagles in a nice spot to put up points. Barkley is in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Now Jake Elliott on to attempt the extra point. Accuracy perfect there as it's center cut. They're able to answer early here. We are tied at 7. Thomas on the return. Finds some space. He's past the 30. Makes it up to the 37 as he's tackled.
On the return, the Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Here's Williams. Forced out to his right. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Ball stays at that 37. Here's 2nd and 10. Running with Swift out of the gun. And he started to get through the lane before it closed. 3 yards there. Brought down by Jahan Campbell.
A 3-yard gain on the play.
Air it out on 3rd. And that's going to fall incomplete on a look to his running back. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
I think that was the type of play we expected out of this defense to start the game. Can't undo that opening drive touchdown they gave up. But that can sure help to get yourself off the field with that third down stop.
The offense is not coming off this field. They're trying it on 4th and 7. And they're going for this. And he had it for a second, but unable to hang on. And the possession literally slipped through their fingers as they turn it over on downs.
Do you think maybe, just maybe, there's a chance of having too much confidence offensively? That's not a spot you want to see a team going for it on 4th down. And now it puts their defense right on the hook to try and pick them up after that miscue on 4th.
180, 180.
First down, a run with Barkley. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down. On the play fake, it's Hurts. Hauled in by Goddard, left side. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. He picks up 15 on the play. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down.
Tight ends will eat up every one of those opportunities to show and prove they could be chain movers as well. Even as they get more and more recognition in this league, they're still constantly working to prove that they're playmakers too.
Buying some time right. Passing quick here, but the pass rush fast enough to match it. On and in time to alter that throw, and it falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down. Ooh, boy, that play action nearly backfired right there, Brock. Took a little bit too much time to set it up and some quick thinking at the end there to get that throw away as the hit arrived.
Yeah, that's really well said because, you could feel sometimes the quarterback on drop back, the timing.
Yeah.
Play action, sometimes it gets a little hairy. That was pretty savvy of him to find an incompletion.
It's a screen to Barkley. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Now we are still waiting for the scoring for anybody really to get going as we've hit our 2-minute warning. More football from the link coming up in just a moment. Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4. Handoff headed right, Barkley. And they get stuffed. He is knocked backwards on the play. That makes it 4th down.
If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused. And they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing a 4th down.
Elliott connects there. And that's going to break our tie and give them a 3-point advantage.
Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
Here's Thomas on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. The throw is Williams. Finds his running back, DeAndre Swift. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Now 2nd down throw for Williams. Throw left side is hauled in by Loveland. And they're going to have the 1st down. Nice chunk of yards there. Give them about 17 of them. The Bears decide to call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. To throw, Williams. Right back to him, but he can't make the catch this time. Defender waiting with that hit, forces it out. It's 2nd down. Timeout Chicago. It uses its 2nd. After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Williams to throw. This one found by a defender instead and knocked away. Back-to-back passes failing to connect, Brock. It's third down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down. Williams set to pass. To the left and hauled in by Odunze. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. 12 yards on that play and a good call nets him the first. The Bears going to use their third and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Now here's Williams. That's to Odunze again. This goes big, 25 yards before that tackle is made. And that's going to earn Chicago the first down. Bears trying to get everyone set. They're going quickly here. And they spike the ball to stop the clock. Second and 10. Need something positive here. They'll empty the backfield. Motion him right. Throwing on second. Williams. Chased out to his right. They don't connect there. And now just 3 seconds showing on the clock.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
A 31-yard attempt.
Oh, it's a miss. He sent it wide right. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Shades of the 2009 Super Bowl. They're going onside kick to begin the second half. And the onside kick doesn't pan out. The Eagles make the recovery. All right, partner, are you on board with that call we just saw? Yes, they trailed, but it's not a huge lead. It's only in the third quarter. Hold it, you jumped the gun. Now they're in a tougher spot because they didn't recover. Did you say no?
No. No. No.
Why not?
Because 95% of the time or so, those things fail. Why would you do that this early? No.
Throwing here hurts. Taking a deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete. First play of the drive, Brock. You always tell me that's always the start of a new battle. And defense wins round one in this series.
Yeah, and this next down kind of sets the table, right? You got to now put yourself in a manageable third down after lack of execution on first.
Running right, it's Barkley. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Stopped by Grady Jarrett.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Third and long for him here. Throw right side, caught by Smith. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
You just love that kind of execution because it's able to make an impact, Kate, beyond simply getting the first down. That yardage, it really sets them up now to be aggressive with a new set of downs.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Hurts to throw. This one's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back there. Going to send him back to the drawing board now for second down.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Barkley trying this up the gut.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
This drive is in trouble. Got to figure out 3rd and 12. Back to throw, Hurts. This is Brown, and he's got it downfield. And he gets home. Touchdown, Eagles. Hollywood Brown from 31 out. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
Extra point by Elliott is up and good. And that makes this a 10-point game.
17. Bears 7.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Here's Thomas on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. First play of the drive, a run by Swift. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry. Well, you've taught me, Brock, sometimes it works, and sometimes, like there, almost nothing from them as they just run it right into the teeth of that blitz.
The other thing, too, about that success is get ready to see more blitzes. The coordinators love to dial it up.
Throwing on second, Williams. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's going to bring this down to their 35. And that is the spark that they needed. 37 yards. So the big play moves him well past midfield. Has him set up now at the 35. Out of the pistol, Williams. Connects downfield, on target to Burden. And he gets home. Touchdown, Bears. Luther Burden, 35 yards. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Williams and the Bears getting set to try for 2.
The Bears will line up for the...
All right, they're going to throw for it. Buys time, rolling right. And the call to go for it not rewarded as the pass falls incomplete. Wow, still a full quarter left and down only a score, but here comes an onside kick. And the onside kick doesn't pan out. The Eagles make the recovery.
Each of these guys on this hands team are out there hand-picked, no pun intended, for the assignment. And they need the guys out there who could always be relied on to go bring in that onside kick without incident.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Straight ahead, here's Barkley. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
The tackle made back at his own 49.
And we won't have another snap. That is the end of our 3rd quarter. It's Eagles football trying to carry this lead across the finish line. All right, we're back, Brock, and it is second down as we kick off our final quarter. Here's another carry for Barkley. And he has this one past the 50, and we'll start downhill into Bears territory. It's a gain of 3 after the loss, but still 3rd and 8 to work with.
3rd and 8.
Incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
Dude, I talked to you over the years, the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On 3rd down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
Look at them. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4. They'll go. Hurts. Pass complete to Goddard. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. They stun this defense. They pick up 14 on 4th, and they pick up the first down, too.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
A give to Barkley. And without much room, he's going to go down at the 32-yard line. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
Dude, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
We can't find the connection on 2nd down. That incompletion means it is 3rd down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. Setting up to throw. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. All right, Brock, QB1, I got a question for you. Are you always expecting the rush to be dialed up like that, dialed up a notch when it's 3rd down?
Is water wet? Is the Pope Catholic? Does a one-legged duck swim in a circle? Yes, yes, and yes.
Okay. Kicked well, and this is good! And they're going to grow their lead late, but still a one-score ball game.
Okay, it's 3 more on the scoreboard, but both sides really know it's all about one possession here in the 4th quarter when it really matters.
And he'll take a knee in the end zone for a touchback.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Some nice field position here. Bears getting set. 1st and 10. Williams off the play fake. Bails out of the pocket quick. He's running with it. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
Well, that's an excellent job by the defense. All eyes on the quarterback. When you're playing a quarterback that can escape, well, even though you cover, you still got to cover down and go chase that QB out of bounds before he could get the first down.
Rolling out to his left. Took off with it again. And he's going to be bottled up right at the line as we've reached the 2-minute warning. The Bears decide to call their first timeout. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Throwing now. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
They are officially left now clinging to one final lifeline. And for me, you know the situation. Players, not plays. Get your best player the ball on the most critical down of the game.
Deficit is 7, so they have to convert here on 4th down. They'll run it with Swift. And he is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that first down. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And the huge conversion gets them a new set of downs. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. Back to throw. And the downfield call is going to go unanswered. Defender saw to that. That incompletion means it's 2nd down.
That incompletion does one thing, Kick, gives everybody a chance to take a little breath really on both sides. And offensively in that huddle, I'm reminding my guys, play fast, but not in a hurry. Play fast, but never rush.
The left side finds Burden. They get him to the ground, but boy, a gain of about 25 before they did. And that's going to give the Bears the 1st down.
25 yards. 1st down, Chicago.
Here he is to throw. For the perimeter here, it's Loveland. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds with the 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Swift, just 1 yard on the run. Still in good shape, though, with 2nd and goal from the 2. They're chipping Brock. Chipped a little away on that play, and now they can lean on the next couple to finish this drive.
Typically, Kate, it's about 8 to 10 possessions a game in the NFL, right? And you know when you get down here, you do not want to settle for a field goal.
Ball at the 2 here for 2nd and goal. He'll look to throw it. On the move, headed right. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Picked off by Quinyon Mitchell. He's off to the races. Reaches the 40. At the 20. Gets the 10. And that's going to be a touchdown. It's on the board for now. But will it stand? We've got to see what this flag is all about. That's no way to end the game, right, Brock? You can't have an offensive penalty on the final play. So an untimed down coming up. Swift. And they make the stop. This ball game's over. So it's an Eagles win here in this one. This is the type of game everyone was hoping they'd see when they entered this stadium, Brock, you and I included. A close one that went all the way down to the final whistle.
Okay, this is one of the bigger adjustments a college player has to make to the NFL. In college, you get a lot of blowouts. The NFL, every game you get calloused because you know more often than not they'll be like this, a one-possession game. It's not about how you start. It's all about how you finish.
So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner, Brock Heward, and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Eagles are winners as we say so long from Philadelphia.